Welcome to haunted Lincolnshire. We're going to start our journey at Greastone Stairs. This area is said to be one of the most haunted places in the city of Lincoln. Halfway up the stairs there is an archway, and many people have reported seeing strange lights there. At the top of the stairs there is also a lamppost, which is another area of ghostly activity. Some people have claimed to see the spirit of a cleric there. He is reported to have hanged himself at the lamppost, and often appears to people walking down the stairs so they know they're not alone. Lincoln Castle. The prison chapel at the castle is said to be haunted. Many visitors have reported being cold, and others say they have felt something brush against them. A number of doors being banged and noises such as footsteps have been heard. There has also been reports of a lady walking down the stairs in the old Victorian women's prison. Some people say she is still carrying her baby. RAF Binbrook. The area was a bomber command station during the Second World War and was a base for the Royal Australian Air Force and the Lancaster bombers. Some of the spooky sightings reported at the base include an officer in full RAF uniform in one of the offices who disappears as soon as he is seen. Another spirit known as Sergeant Sinclair is said to be seen walking around on the perimeter road. And he has also been seen on the runway waving his arms in the air. He has also been seen trying to track down vehicles on the perimeter track. Bradley Woods. People who visit the woods in the north of the county may catch a glimpse of the ghost of the so-called Black Lady. Eyewitnesses say the spirit is a very pretty lady who wears a hood covering her hair with a long flowing black cloak. But people say her face is stained with tears. Some people believe she was a nun from a nearby monastery, and others believe she was a single woman living in the woods. There is also a myth that she was forced to bring up her baby alone after her husband had gone to war. It is believed the enemy marched through the wood and stole the child and rode away. It is now said her ghost is searching endlessly for her husband and child in the woods. There is an old saying that those who enter Bradley Woods on Christmas Eve and are brave enough to shout, Black Lady, I have stolen your baby," 3 times, she will appear in front of, tracking her lost child. Ruskington. There have been various sightings of apparitions on the A15 between Ruskington and Sleaford. Some people have reported seeing 2 white horses and a woman wearing a pink gown. But the most famous from the area is the widely reported Ruskington Horror. Drivers have reported seeing a white shape that turns into a man who has his arms raised as if to warn drivers about something. After he has been seen, he fades away into a mist. The man is reported to have olive skin and dark hair. Many people who have seen him say the spirit looks as if he's from Greek origin. What he is warning us of, nobody knows. Thorp Hall. The hall was built for Sir John Boyle in 1584. He was knighted after expeditions to Spain. Some of those who have visited the hall say a Spanish woman walks the gardens wearing a green dress. It is rumoured that the spirit is that of Donna Leonora Oviedo, who was thought to have been in love with the owner of the property. One of the stories associated with the spirit is that she rescued Sir John Boyle from a Spanish prison and asked him to take her to England. But he was already married and unable to do this. Another version of the story is that the woman was a prisoner and John Boyle showed her kindness. But again, he could not take her to England. So she was left in a nunnery with a broken heart. She gave him a portrait of herself wearing a green dress. But over the years, this has been lost or possibly stolen. Perhaps it's the loss of this picture that keeps her spirit in torment. Brown's Pie Shop, Lincoln. Some people wouldn't count this as a regular sighting, but it's certainly an interesting story and has been a location on the British TV series Most Haunted. The ghost that is reported to be present at the popular restaurant is named Humphrey, a young boy. The first sighting of him was by a customer. She complained about staff letting children run around the restaurant while she was dining there alone. But at the time there were no children present. The second sighting of Humphrey is by an old chef who would be alone in the restaurant for the first hour of every shift. He would hear running around in the restaurant, but on further inspection no one would be there. He would always return to his pots and pans moved around from where he had previously left them. Could this be the work of Humphrey, the young boy? Revesby Abbey. This old and isolated abbey is said to have many hauntings and has been noted for its sinister atmosphere. The abbey has a labyrinth of endless corridors. Ghostly footsteps have previously been heard in the servants' quarters. Doors have reportedly been slammed on their own, and shadows have been seen to move throughout the rooms. The current building is the third to be called Revesby Abbey, and is a Grade 1 listed building. Who would dare spend the night in Revesby Abbey alone?